Back in the early 80s, a pathologist in Florida suggested that the reason premenopausal women are protected from heart disease is that they have lower stores of iron in their body. The thought was since oxidized cholesterol is important in atherosclerosis and oxidation is catalyzed by iron, maybe the lower iron stores of menstruating women reduce their risk of coronary heart disease. This novel suggestion that the longevity enjoyed by women over men might relate to the monthly blood loss was remarkable. But is it true? Well, the consumption of heme iron, the iron found in blood and muscle, is associated with increased risk of heart disease. Each milligram a day was associated with a 27% increase in risk. But heme iron is found mainly in meat, so it's possible some of the other constituents in meat, such as saturated fat and cholesterol, are responsible for the apparent link between heme iron and heart disease. If only we could find a way to get men to menstruate. Then we could finally put the theory to the test. Well, what about blood donations? Why just lose a little every month when you can donate a whole unit at a time? This study in Nebraska suggested that blood donors seem to have reduced risk, but another study in Boston failed to show any connection. To resolve this question once and for all, one would really have to put it to the test. Take people at high risk for heart disease, randomly bleed half of them, and then follow them all over time and see who gets more heart attacks. Maybe it could turn the old bloodletting of the past into bleeding-edge technology. And that was actually what was suggested in the original paper as a way to test this whole idea. It took 20 years, but researchers finally did it. Why did it take so long? Well, there isn't much money in bloodletting these days. The leech lobby just isn't as powerful as it used to be. What did they find? It didn't work. The blood donors ended up having the same number of heart attacks as the non-donor group. But something extraordinary happened. The cancer rates dropped. A 37% reduction in overall cancer incidence, and those who developed cancer had a significantly reduced risk of death. An editorial in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute responded with near disbelief. The results almost seemed too good to be true. Strikingly, they started to see cancer reduction benefits within 6 months, after just giving blood once. Here's cancer mortality as the study progressed. As you can see, the cancer death rate started to diverge within just 6 months. This is consistent with the spike in cancer rates we see within just 6 months of getting a blood transfusion. Maybe that influx of iron accelerated the growth of hidden tumors.